Been a while, really quick, since we talked about what's happening in New Orleans. Turns out the issues that I talked about a month ago, about the fact that the Pelicans have a hard decision to make in terms of Zion's contract status, coming to a head. David Griffin made some new comments that should make Zion and his camp very concerned. He said, obviously, that conversation, the contract conversation about Zion and the Max, is going to be one that will be a challenge. When it's time to have that conversation, we'll have it. But right now, all we're focused on is Zion being healthy and in being in kind of elite condition to play basketball, and we will start there. They're not going to have conversations with Zion about a max contract until he's completely healthy and in-game shape. Elite condition to play basketball. Tell me, folks, do you think Zion Williamson is getting into elite condition to play basketball? Excuse me. We already know. A challenge? He's already letting the fan base know this is not going to be an easy situation, and we know because Zion is represented by Clutch, a.k.a. Rich Paul, and that is going to be even worse. It's interesting that that's the first thing he said. It's going to be tough to have this conversation. Let me ask you this. If your contract as an employee is up, it's coming up, and your employer says, this contract conversation is going to be a challenge, what are you thinking? Your sphincter tightens up so fucking quick, you jump out of your chair like, oh my God. Elite playing condition. That is a warning shot and an insight into how the Pels front office is going to approach these negotiations, which are going to be hardball. The Pelicans want to have safeguards against Zion Williamson getting injured again. They want to have safeguards against Zion Williams missing a bunch of games, protections against a contract tied to the amount of games that he played, weight clauses before backing up that Brinks truck. All of those things could null out the contract completely if Zion stays fat. Worst case scenario for Zion, who has been long rumored to balk at things like off-season conditioning and dietary guidance. I want my beignets, baby. The difference between now and 6 months ago is that the Pels are good. They're an exciting team. They don't need Zion. They can sell tickets without Zion. That place is called the Blender. The Smoothie King is now fucking raucous. We've got Grand Theft Alvarado, Herb Jones, Spicy, CJ McCollum, B.I. We don't need a fat boy who can't stay in condition. The path forward without Zion might be easier for the path than the path with him. And that is a sad situation because Zion Williamson, when healthy, is fucking electric. Negotiations going to be contentious. And Zion might even be the very first player to ever turn down a rookie max deal because of all of the ties and caveats that could go along with it, all the riders, as they say. And there's a chance he might not even get offered the rookie max deal, which would also be something historic. Hence the reason Zion said, I couldn't sign that max deal fast enough because he knows his value is plummeting given how good the Pelicans are now without him. If Zion keeps this up and his beignet diet up, it's going to be fucking curtains. Fucking curtains.